Welcome to the midlife. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Kimby. Hi, everybody. Yes, we are both in gray. I did just throw this on top.
Oh my gosh, it's so absolutely hilarious. We're gonna have to do like a video montage of the matching outfits or something.
I figured I'd throw this on because I actually did throw on the flannel top over because I was like, there's no way she's wearing that.
I don't have a red flannel. I have a pink flannel. All right. Anyway.
Nice. Whatever. Yeah. I'm so excited we get to play our game. Why are we 5 minutes late?
Why are we late to recording today? We are late today. The men don't think ahead.
Okay.
And we had Tyler's family tree presentation this morning, which, I mean, I love that Dave makes such an effort to be present for all of those things, which is lovely. But he also, all right, well, long story, but might as well share everything. So when my boys were home for Thanksgiving, even though they don't mind sharing a car at all. It is not a problem. And so I think it's a really fun bonus characteristic of my family is to create problems where there are none. So the boys do not have any problem sharing a car. A lot of times they're going places together there's just never been any beef over them sharing a car. But my father-in-law seems to feel like this is some injustice that they don't both each have their own car. So he left his spare car with the boys so that they each had a car, which meant that there was mostly a car parked in front of our house doing nothing for that week of Thanksgiving. Now, that car was taken to McDonald's by a child late night, and it is a large car that then sideswiped the pole where you have to turn into the drive-through.
Boo.
Which, whatever, shit happens. And, the boy told us right away. And our reaction is just like, all right, well, that happens. And Dave took it to get it fixed for his dad with a bunch of other things on the car that were his fault. Not, my father-in-law's fault, but, Dave took care of it. So Dave then brought that car home last night to our house, which is closer to my father-in-law's house, and then says, hey, can you just run me back to the office after we do the family tree presentation in the morning? And the answer, of course, is going to be yes, but it's also hilarious, right? Because, is that a good day for you to do that? Do you have other stuff going on? Do you have any commitments? And so on the nice side of it is, he knows I'll do anything for him, make his life easier, help somebody out. I do have that flexibility. But on the other hand, there's the non-consideration of anything else. And it's not malicious, just is.
Right.
So that's my long story. So I had to then run him to his office, which is, 30 minutes each way, even though I could probably walk there faster. And, that set me behind. So here we are, 5 minutes late. Well, it was more like 8.
Got it.
Yeah. It's all right.
Well, you told me 10, so you know me. I used every last second of that.
Yeah. But it's funny, isn't it? I don't know, does that happen in your family? Just because they know you're going to show up. It's not really a huge inconvenience. Didn't ask me anything crazy, just an assumption that I'll work it out, which she's right, I did.
Of course. And I think it's not even my family. I'm getting this week, it's so now it's the beginning of the year for everyone. So I don't know. I feel like people are tying things up in companies. So this laundry list of the new house things, all of a sudden everyone is calling can I come by today? Can I come by tomorrow? I have to come by. And then last night we had a leak. So
how bad is it?
The pile of stuff.
How bad's the leak?
I'm not sure yet. We'll find out because, we took a tub. Charlie took a tub last night in my room. And then I thankfully came downstairs. I had made homemade soup and I needed it to cool. And I was going to put it in the fridge. So I came down late and I opened the refrigerator and it just started raining on me. And I was covered in water.
Wait, I thought it was coming from upstairs? It is upstairs?
Yeah, I believe it is coming from upstairs. So that is today's on top of project.
But when you open the refrigerator, where'd the water come pouring out of?
So many good questions. I have the same feeling like, huh? So first I spent a couple, I would say a good minute going, huh? Like really just not understanding how it could happen, kind of looking around the room. And then I realized I was standing in it too. And I'm like,
oh my God.
So the carpet, we have a runner carpet in that part of the kitchen, and it was sopping wet. And I was
wow.
Ooh, even worse. So then it just kept going. Like, where is it coming from? And I opened the cabinet above, and that poured water, and I had to empty that cabinet. And yeah, I mean, we've all had these moments for sure. I'm sure everyone could have a little been there. Only happens, in the middle of the night kind of stuff.
You know what's so funny?
So that's fun.
What's so funny to me is you texted me last night that you had a leak, and the energy with which you texted was, in my mind, you had walked downstairs and there was like a drip, drip, drip. You're like, yeah, I've got a leak on top of the refrigerator. And I was just like, right. And my response might have felt like really trite, because I was like, oh, that sucks. Like, oh, it's under warranty, right? Because I just felt it didn't feel like there was water pouring everywhere. But I think the solution is still the same. It's like, yeah, it's under warranty. It's a brand new house. It'll get fixed.
Yeah. I mean, and I don't, again, oh boy, hold on one second. Can you pause?
I hear Maggie jiggling. What is she doing?
I think she's about to throw up.
Yay!
This is really fun. Add that to your day. Hey, how's it going, bud? All right, well, we'll edit this for a second, since I'm in charge of that. Hold on one second. Let me clean that up real quick.
Oh, she actually did throw up? Aw.
Yeah, she's dying. All right. Amazing. Let's go outside. It's freezing outside, but it's easier outside.
So when you edit it, leave part of it what was happening so we can come back to it.
Oh no, I'm definitely gonna start right now. So anyway, we just edited out a little bit because on top of all that fun stuff going on, my dog just threw up at my feet, which I hope you're all like me in those moments. Just save any kind of rug or carpet and please direct the dog towards, an area where you can wipe up easily. So anyway, that's how it's going here.
I'm just laughing because I know. I mean, there's just no way that all of you listening that this isn't just life, right? It's like, have to show up for a kid, have to show up for a husband. There's a leak in the house. The dog's throwing up. Like, you could just substitute in the little, detours of the day every single day. Every single day. It's so fun.
Completely. That's why I thought it was so funny. And also feeling like I had Christmas music playing while this is all happening. I'm like, turn it up louder in the house. I'm just going to be fine. Like the first warranty guy came by and he's like, you sure seem healthy and busy and happy for all this. Like the whole kitchen's pulled out. And like it took me longer to go clean up the dogs because I had to find the paper towel, which is behind 300 vases. It was just, all I can do is laugh. Thank God.
Well,
all I can do is laugh about all of it.
I mean, you're so much better off laughing at it. It's not going to change the situation at hand. It will get fixed. And your choices are to get super pissed off about it and to be angry and probably create more problems like that rather than to just accept what's happening and get it fixed.
Totally. It's so fun. And I really had to commend myself because people's response to what's going on, it's like, who cares, right? It's easy, it's fine. Like, I don't know, I feel like once you're in the flow of it all being fine and just being nice, and even just calling, or I texted like the old super, like that finished the building and stuff, and I've given him lasagna and things like, we've given him beer when he leaves late and things, we just like love him and he's a nice guy. And so I was like, I know this is so not your problem, but what do I do? And he's like, I'm coming over, I'm like, that's so nice. You don't need to, you're not the plumber, but and I just felt like, again, looking for the 50 good and the 50 suck, right?
Yeah.
Like, there was so much good also available in the moment. And even I started to panic because of shipping out all our reset kits and things. And I was like, I'm not going to get this done. And I was like, or I'm going to totally get it done. It's just going to be not on the exact same timetable I thought. And I thought, oh my God, you wrote me saying I need 10 minutes. And I started laughing. I was like, I need 3 days. was gonna be my answer.
And it could have been. That's all right.
I know. In my mind, I started to calculate, like, we could probably be real flexible. I'll use her word and we'll do other things. And I'm like, I'm going to totally dare myself to get it all done. It's going to so be okay. It's like the idea of it can be scarier than the actual doing of it. And I think we do that a lot. I know I do it a lot. And I was watching myself do it today and at the same time telling myself, yeah, that's an option. Or you could just do it. Like, look at what you're doing. They're getting done. It's going to be awesome. And what's the problem? Like, I believe in myself. I'm going to get it done. I always get it done.
Yeah. Oh, good. The gardeners are showing up.
Oh, good.
Maybe we need to switch the Tuesday recording. Because I did have a thought, and of course I started to hear, and then it left my head. But what was the thought? Oh, my thought was...
I really hope everyone's...
You hope everyone's what?
I hope everyone's laughing at us and with us this morning, because, right? We've all had these moments and these days.
But the flip side of it is when, I felt pretty good sitting down 10 minutes late knowing that I showed up for my kid. He was really happy because people came back for like 3rd and 4th seconds. So he was very proud. Gosh. I got my husband to work. I got an order out for Hello Mello. I got home. I took the extra food out of the refrigerator, out of the car. It's in the refrigerator. And I sat down and I was like, yeah, I handled it.
You did. You killed it. You knocked it out of the park. Yeah. I love the celebration. I think the celebration helps. It's the 50 good, right? The celebration of ourselves and through the hard and could be frustrating, right? You could have gone a different path and been like, my husband, and he never this, and he never... It's like, okay. Well, no. More information on us that we're not saying, hey, I do this thing every day at this time, and I have a little flexibility in it, but I just want you to be aware that I'm doing it. And I think that maybe I haven't spoken that out loud to you because it feels like that wasn't a consideration. I just want to say, because obviously that's on me.
Right. Yeah. Well, and also it's happens every once in a while. And it was, we had a nice morning together, laughing at our child and then driving him to work. So nice. Yeah, the 50 good. And then the 50 suck is that I still have to clean up all of the breakfast dishes and everything to pull together his family tree presentation meal. But it's cool. It'll all get done.
It will. It will.
It will all get done. I'm really excited to hear about what your leak is. I think they didn't hook up the bathtub drain anywhere.
Well, I've been in it before, so that's worse.
Oh.
I know. They said, is it the first time? I said, unfortunately not, kids.
Oh, no.
So that seems worse, right?
It does seem worse, like the water's just been waiting somewhere.
I don't know, or did something loosen or something? This is definitely not my 10 acres, so I'm going to let I'll call them professionals, do their job.
When does the drywall get cut out? When does the drywall get cut out?
My husband did call me to say, this could be a big deal, and they're probably going to have to cut the drywall at least to see where they're... I said, great. What a fun way to... It could be worse. It could be during Thanksgiving week with 9 extra people in the house. So I'm going to count my blessings that whatever.
And it didn't leak all over our reset ritual boxes. That was what I thought you were going to say.
Oh, gosh. That would have been way worse. But by the way, I'm a brat and I don't like my refrigerator. So I just keep thinking it's the universe sending signs. Right? I said, again, I'm not even going to clean it up. My child
obviously
just took something and she scratched the whole front of the brand new refrigerator. And I'm like, yeah. I started laughing. I looked at her. I go, you too? I hate it also. It's like, that's it. That's the answer. My neighbor came in. She goes, oh, God, what happened? I said, we're about done with it.
It knows. Do you ever feel bad? This is so weird, but I actually felt guilty for my appliance that I've had for like 20 years. Like, I wonder if it feels like it's part of the family and I'm just discarding it. I actually had that thought. Do you think that your like poor brand new refrigerator is like, what the hell did I do? I'm brand new. And and we're here in this nice new house. And how come I don't fit in? Like, do you assign any emotion to the appliance? Or you're just, no.
Yes, for sure. For sure. I do. Weirdly, I feel bad for it.
Yes,
because I don't like it.
I totally
feel
felt
bad for
badly.
it. I don't like it. Yeah. It doesn't feel good to not like something, but when you know it doesn't work, it's still awkward because we're still being friends right now. And I'm like,
right.
Yeah, we are, but sort of out of I don't have a choice.
It's not you, it's me.
At the moment.
You're a perfectly good refrigerator. It's just me. It's just not working for me.
It's true. It's so funny. We all organize different. This is not, I feel like I spent as much money on the organizational items inside of this refrigerator to figure out how to wrap my brain around them. And of course, everyone else that has come over to my house and opens my refrigerator thinks it's hilarious. Like it's out of one of those like home edit shows.
Right.
I can't work it out otherwise. I've never needed to do that in a fridge. It's so oddly shaped.
I think like you put in the time and effort in couples therapy, and at some point you just have to decide it's not going to work.
It's not a fit. It's not a fit.
We can leave friends, and it doesn't have to be awkward. It doesn't have to be mean.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it is now. I was hoping that I would just sell it for something low, but now my child has given it a big X mark, so I'm not sure it's happening that way, but whatever. These are really silly problems, but we all have silly problems.
It's kind of been a silly morning.
And they're problems. I love silly mornings.
It's just been a silly morning. All right. Well, in case things are going a little haywire for you too, no, you're not alone. We're right there with you.
Hell not.
And you just have a choice with how you're going to respond to it. You can either laugh about it and, zig and zag and move on.
Yeah. Look for the 50 good and while you're having your 50 suck.